Hello everybody, Minstrel here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XI Online. In the last episode, we are working on Windurst missions, and the current mission, Mission 2-3, that we need to do, we were sent to the other two nations, Sandoria and Bastok, to visit the consulates and do whatever tasks needed doing. And so we went to Sandoria first, and we were sent out to Galsba Outpost to kill the Orcish War Chief Vatgit. And so we did that, and then we went to Bastok, and we were tasked with heading into Pelborough Mines to investigate why the Beastmen seem to be more organized than usual. And we encountered an Ahriman, the Seeker, which claimed to be the mastermind behind the Beastmen, and it summoned a dark dragon, and we had to fight that. We also bumped into Ayame from Bastok. And so we fought the dragon and the Ahriman, and we lost because I was just too low of a level. We're taking way too much damage, so I had to level up a little bit more. So I have done, as you can tell by my new gear, and we are actually now level 40 warrior, 40. And so we should now be able to do this no problem. So I've doubled my level, which basically involves going out to different areas of the game world, and finding enemies of an appropriate level, various mobs out in the field, and killing them. And killing them. And killing them. And killing them. For quite a bit. But we got there. So I didn't bother showing much of that, or any of that at all. So, yeah, should be alright. Because there really isn't much to show, it's just going out and killing stuff, so. Alright, so we're ready to go ahead and head back to Wagrun Shrine and try this battle again. Should be a much simpler, or much easier fight than before. Now, I did make an adjustment to the macro that I set up for my weapon skills. I've added, the job ability Berserk, and the job ability Sneak Attack, which comes from Thief. Which the ability Sneak Attack is our next melee attack will do double damage when striking an enemy from behind. We also now have the ability War Cry, which is just a straight attack boost. As well. So let's head out. I also did burn some more sparks to get a couple more Asheron shields and sell those, so I have a little bit more cash in my name. So paying for home point teleports isn't going to hurt quite as much. Alright, now we're heading out to Gustaberg, Pelborough Mines, home point 1. That should take us straight back out the Wagrun Shrine. Alright, rank 2 mission. And we've seen this cutscene before, so I'm not going to bother reading through it again. There's Ayame. Alright. Actually, there's one thing that I wanted to do before we head in there. So I've gotten some random earrings and stuff. That's a level 54 ring. Okay. As a result of the rewards on certain, certain records of eminence give various rewards. Alright. Let's go ahead and get the trusts out. I'm going to bring Valinerol, Kupipi, and I'm going to bring Tenzen out. Alright. I'm going to follow pretty much a very similar process to last time. I'm going to swoop around behind this thing. I'm going to go ahead and hit my Muddy Strikes, though I'm not really going to need it. War Cry. Yeah, this dragon is now toast. Much easier when you double your level. Alright. There we go. Seeker says, "This cannot be. Me, defeated by these weaklings." And here's Lion. We met in Sandoria. Oops, I guess I missed the show. Hey, wait a minute. This dragon... No doubt about it, it's another beast from the Northlands. What's it doing here? Their kind haven't been seen ever since the Shadow Lord was destroyed and the Northlands sealed. To see one here with the Beastmen, it's as if... The Shadow Lord will soon be brought back to this world. I was merely making preparations for his return. What? Who are you? I am Seeker, a servant of the Shadow Lord. The great hero that saved you 20 years ago is gone. None have the power to defeat him now. While your people are busy squabbling with each other, we have been preparing for his return. And when he comes, he will destroy you all. Enjoy your lives while they last, foolish weaklings. The Shadow Lord is coming back. There's going to be another war. Our days will be filled with hatred and sorrow once more. Nayame here says, "When I call myself a musketeer, that I would let myself be hit like that. Thank you for helping me. I am Ayame of the Mithril Musketeers. I would be dead if it were not for you. We received reports of strange beastman activity in this area, so I was sent to investigate. I didn't expect to run into that. I must go back and report. We'll meet again, adventurer. May you travel safely." Alright, so we now need to head back to Bastok. Where's this going to dump me out? Way over there. I mean, I could take the boat back to Zerun Mines. That would be an expedient way. I have the Zerun Mines map. I don't remember if I picked that up. Rabid rats. Oh, they're level 12. Now, none of these Kadabs should bother me at all. Oh, there is one other thing that I did do as well off screen, is I went and collected the keys from Palboro Mines, Gelsba Outpost, and Gideus that are needed to... Okay, here's the boat. They're needed to get to the Kazam airship pass. Now, I realized after I talked about that, about some of the difficulties of getting the Kazam airship pass and everything, that you could theoretically just use the Unity warp system to warp yourself down to the Elshamo Island, rather than using the airship. But I'm still going to unlock the airship. For old time's sake. Oh, I did get the Zaroon Mines. Okay. I'm still a little stuck in old ways of thinking. A little bit. Alright, well this is good. We can grab that survival guide. And then this will dump us out into Bastok Mines. And from here... I did get the Kindred Crest. Yes, I did get the key item, Kindred Crest. And then I need to head back to Pat Pot in the Metalworks. I think I'll grab Home Point 3. Which is down this way. This is kind of the Galka compound area. And the Alchemist's Guild is here. Oh, well then, why don't I set my Records of Eminence to speak with the Alchemist's Guildmaster while I'm right here? Now this is just the shop, I think. Ah, this way. There we go. Usually find the guy standing around not doing anything, and that's usually the Guildmaster. There you go. Okay, not sure what that guy was talking about. Alright, so. We'll want to head to Metalworks, home point number 1. Alright, we need the Windurst Consulate, which is over here. Alright, Pat Pot. We did as requested. Ah, welcome back. I see you're still in one piece. Tupuru Kuperu will write down your report. Tell him what you've seen. Oh my, is that true? Oh my, oh my. It's simply amazing that you could run into such a monster and not be pounded into adventurer's soup. But don't you think so, Kuperu? What? Oh, right, I guess so, sir. Oh, let me guess. You were thinking about Windurst again, weren't you? Snap out of it, man. You have work to do. Windurst. Well, you can't say I didn't try. But you will report that all of us are working exceptionally hard here, yes? Since you visited both Sandoria and Bastok, you may now make your triumphant return to Windurst. Oh, and tell everyone I said hi. Or we said hi. Alright, now, we can head back to Heaven's Tower Windurst and talk to Kupipi to finish this up, but before we do that, while we are here, we can head back here. I think this is where she is. Yes, there is Ayame. And we should be able to get her as a trust now. It's a pleasure to... Oh, you have a Bastok Trust permit. I am assisting in the Juno Institute of Magical Studies and gathering data on the new trust magic. One of my duties as a ranking member of the Mithril Musketeers is to ensure that we are ready for any eventuality, and it is my firm belief that this new discovery may serve us well. My fervent effort that it will aid us in our struggles against the Beastman Confederate. If not, perhaps it can at least be used to assist with some more menial tasks. If possible, I'd like to enlist your aid in this endeavor. The very fact that you have chosen to visit me this day can only mean one thing. You wish to see whether you can call forth my alter ego. Alright, let's give it a shot. Remember that this magic draws on the power of deeply personal bonds. Bonds which can both steady the heart and set it to racing. Let's think back once more to all that has transpired between us. You rescued me from the terrifying clutches of a dragon in Wagroon Shrine. My alter ego is but a reflection of myself. Should you succeed in calling out to her, she will surely remember your deeds. Since you're here, what called you to participate in this grand experiment? You not respond. I spoke for your benefit, if not my own. Remember those feelings? Close your eyes, concentrate, think. I had faith in you, Tiuna, and you truly shone brightly. A fitting conclusion, given all we have been through. Now you know what it's like to have a true bond with someone. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, we can now call Ayame as a trust. Alright. Back to Windurst. And Heaven's Tower. Alright, so head Windurst. Windurst Walls, home point 1 is the closest. Alright. Oh, no, we want to go... No. We do want to go that way. What am I thinking? Alright, so we just need to go see Kupipi. Welcome back, adventurer. What is it you have there? Is it a present? A present for Kupi? Oh, your report. You were told to deliver it to the Star Sibyl? I see. Well, we can't have common adventurers like you dirtying up our sacred tower, so I will take your report to the Star Sibyl myself. Oh. Thanks. You're still here? What? You say you're entitled to some kind of certificate. Oh yes, it must have slipped my mind. Here's your adventurer's certificate. Now you are a full-fledged adventurer. You still here? You can go home now. Alright. Rank 3. And so, we should now be able to move on to the next mission. Which will be at the gate guard. I'll need to trade a crystal. I have some. Alright, well, let me get to a gate guard. Alright, we're over here. Tarako Buma. Oh, right, we need to trade a crystal to the, to Harara here. Should just be just one. Just one crystal should be enough. Alright, to each his own rights. Accept the mission. Tuna, Heaven's Tower is hailing you. Why, the head Sibyl Guard herself, Semilafina, came asking for you. It seems your activities in all three nations have become your ticket to move up in the world, eh? Anyway, you should hurry over on to Heaven's Tower. She's as strict on herself as she is on others. Alright, so we're heading back to Heaven's Tower. Alright, we're back at Heaven's Tower. I need to go chat with Peepee again, who we just talked to. You say you've been called by Lady Semilafina, the Sibyl Guard? You mean to tell me you've really been called by Lady Semilafina? You? I guess I'll trust you this time. Use this starway bauble to gain access to the top floor, but don't forget to give that back. When visiting the upper floors of the tower, you must be on your best behavior, especially around the head lady-in-waiting, Zubaba. Alright, I don't think I will be giving that back, thank you very much. Let's just go through this door. And we climb all the way to the top. Now, there's this floor here, which is not where we need to be. There's Zubaba over there. We're not going to be dealing with her just yet. Okay. We need to talk to Epocan here. If you're looking for Lady Simulafina, you will have to wait. She is currently with the Star Sibyl in her chambers. Ah, I see you have already arrived. Did I keep you waiting? Our fine cleric, Kupipi, didn't doubt that I called you here, did she? A little bit. This is the planetarium. By using the sacred star spring, one can see all the stars in the heavens. When the Star Sibyl peers into the spring, she can decipher the movements of the stars and reveal to us our future. We Sibyl guards exist to protect that future. I showed the report you delivered to the Star Sibyl. Do not worry, she had already sensed the imminent revival of the Shadow Lord. However, for the sake of national security, we ask you to keep this information to yourself. There is no reason to inform the public at this time. The wounds that the Taru received 20 years ago still have not healed, and releasing this information now would only cause unwanted confusion. As for you, you can go back to your adventuring. The Sibyl guards will take the investigation from here. Halt! Do not proceed any further. Lady Simulafina has prohibited you from entering this area. Oh, it's Ajito Marujito. What is the meaning of this? You are no longer allowed to have audiences with the Star Sibyl. Leave at once, traitor. The leader of the most powerful warlocks in Windursts? A traitor? Give me a break. What did he do? You actually think that a mere group of kitty cats can save Windurst? Well, I'm sure we can fare better than some power-hungry minister with his head in a hole. How dare you? Look around. Does the Windurst you see around you look peaceful and happy? What is this? Wait, Ajito Marujito. The pages, they're all blank. Is this some kind of joke? Joke? Show those blank pages to the Star Sibyl and see if she's laughing. The Book of the Gods has gone blank. The broken Cardian soldiers are up to no good, and all Windurst has is an ancient, worn-out, good-for-nothing army. And you sit here with your tails between your legs. Well, I'm tired of waiting. I, Ajito Marujito, will save Windurst from these terrible times. Yuna, I have a mission for you. Follow that Taru and find out what he's up to. Report to me when you do. I cannot forgive any who endanger the peace of Windurst. Alright, so we gotta follow him and figure out what he's doing. Alright, well, to get back down, it's gonna be fairly easy. We just use this thing. Transporter. Alright, so this way. So, Ajito Marujito is the head of the Oristary, so I guess that's probably where we're going to be heading first. Alright, just teleported over here to Port Windurst. Alright. Hakuru Rinkuru. Oh, so you're looking for our Fudge Mudge Minister? Oh, that is a pity. Okay. Our minister came back a little while ago, but left almost right away. He seemed to be preparing for a long journey this time. If he was preparing for a long journey, then he wasn't going to his usual humdrum destination of the Horror Total Ruins, was he? Well, that probably means he's finally ascertained the nitty-gritty whereabouts of the Full Moon Fountain, then? Hell's bells. I just remembered our minister took a Caduceus staff with him. That can only mean one thing. Yes. That he is hot to trot off to Castle Ostraja. I guess so, but why Castle Ostraja? Castle Ostraja is a major Yugudo Beastman stronghold. Alright. Well, we need to head there. But before that, I actually want to finally get myself to Juno. There's a few things we need to do in Juno that are going to make things a little bit easier. So, I have to figure out what the best way is going to be to do that. I'm guessing a Unity Warp. One of the areas close by. Current region, Windurst Woods, Home Point 2. All right. Let's see. If we go to region info, where is it? Region info conquest, which shows the whole map of Vana'diel. So here's the El Shimol Islands down here, which we need the Kazam airship pass for, which is acquired in Juno. We also need to get our Chocobo license so that we can rent Chocobos. I have to think about if I want to even try and raise one. We can also get the ability to just generally mount in Juno as well. Juno's right there, kind of in the center of things. So, we can get to Rolandberry Fields. Battaglia Downs or Saramug Champagne as options. So let's see what we've got here. No, none there. Hoofham Island is also a possibility. Though I don't know where that's going to put me. And we're going to be heading there eventually anyway, so... Gugner Forest. Marifatad Mountains. Sanctuary Zata. Labyrinth of Zozo. No. Rolandberry Fields. Saramug Champagne. Let's go to Saramug Champagne. Now, I'm level 40. There will probably be things out here that will bug us. Still. But if I break out my trust... I can now call Ayame. I'll go with Millie. Okay. Let's see. That Goblin Shaman is level 31 easy prey. Alright, so here's the map of Saramug Champagne. Gosbit Mountains are in the center there. Let's see, there is a survival guide, but getting to that particular survival guide is very difficult. Garlay Citadel is in the lower left corner, and Port Juno. There. That's where we need to get. West side of the map. Alright then. I've got a bit of a walk ahead of me, so I'll be back once we're close. Alright, we are in sight of the walls. Now, the city of Juno is built on several bridges that connect the major regions. As you can see, the large central structure. Now, will there be a cutscene coming into Port Juno? Start Abyssia. Hey, it's actually giving me the choice. We're gonna say maybe later. Examine the tales beginning in Port Juno when you wish to start Abyssia. Thank you. Okay, first thing we're going to do is if we look at the map. So this is the Port Juno. This is where all the airship docks are. And we're going to head to the Kazam airship dock, which is right here. Ooh, I need to make sure I touch a home point before I do much of anything else. That's arrivals, exit. We want to go to the departures entrance. And it's one of the NPCs here. Is it Goodall? This is accounting for Outland's air route. How may I be of assistance today? I want an airship pass for Kazam issued. Yes, there we go. Yeah, so the airship pass for Kazam, you can travel freely between Juno and Kazam. The price is 148,000 gil, and there is no expiration date. You cannot afford our already low price. We're offering, for limited time, the Adventurer's Deal. Would you like to hear more on this offer? Yes. The Adventurer's Deal consists of finding the following 3 keys: Gelsba chest key, Palburo chest key, and Gidea's chest key. Once you have gathered them all, give them to me and I will check to see if they are authentic. I do have them. If I went ahead and I put them in my... No, not the satchel. I put them in my case. So let's trade him the keys. Gilsba chest key, Palburo chest key, and Gidea's chest key. Yes, they seem to be authentic. I've issued an airship pass for Kazam under the name of Tuna and has been approved for immediate use. I hope you enjoy flying with us. Alright, that means I can now fly to Kazam. And I will fly to Kazam at least once. Now, the airship pass for the rest of the cities is acquired through rank missions. I think it's like rank 5 you have to get. Yeah, I need to be touching a home point. You know, there was one back there, but I guess I'll just hit this one here. Now, I want to walk into Lower Juneau. I want to see if they're going to give me the choice, because I know that there's a cutscene that fires there. Alright, I can now teleport to Juneau. Let's see. Start a crystalline prophecy. Maybe later. Tales beginning. Okay. Now, it did not give me that option with the Shantoto one. But thank you very much. Like, that has been one of my primary complaints about Final Fantasy XI for a while. Is that for so many things like that, it just doesn't give you the option. Alright, so now we're here. Actually, I need to head to Upper Juneau. Because here in Upper Juneau, which I just ran right past another home point, too used to not having to touch those. There we go. We want to head down here. And we want to talk to... I think it's Brutus? Hey, what are you staring at? Haven't you ever seen a chocobo before? Chocobos may be tame creatures now, but they originally came from the wild. The Thin was once covered in wild chocobos. Flocks of them used to dart about the plains. That's why they love it when you take them back there. It runs through their blood. Looks like it's feeding time. It looks like the chocobo wants to venture outside town. Free the chocobo! Phew, these chocobos always act like they're starving. What's this? One of the chocobos is gone. I never thought I'd see the day. Could he have understood what we were talking about earlier? The chocobo always was a smart one. I wouldn't be surprised if he did understand and went off in search of his wild companions. Wild chocobos don't exist anymore. That chocobo was raised in a stable. He doesn't realize the harsh world out there is. What if he were attacked by some despicable creature? Please help me bring him back. I'm not sure what that's about, but I have it flagged, whatever it is. All right. And this is the NPC we talked to get mounts, I think. Oh, I yearn for the ability to work in peace and quiet, free of the horrible facial constraint. This horrible facial constraint? Okay, I think I have to have a chocobo license. Let me just check something. Ah, okay. I just need to talk to Brutus one more time. What's your problem? You want to ride a chocobo? I sure do. Yes, that quest we just flagged is the one for chocobo raising, so that's at least triggered now. Alright, Brutus says, of course you do. Nowadays everyone wants to ride a chocobo. Why, this is a golden opportunity for you to step into the wide, wonderful world of avian delight. And again, you young people have a tendency to throw creatures away without a moment's thought. That's why there's more chocobos living out in the wild now than I ever dreamed of as a kid. You wouldn't dream of committing such a terrifying act, though, would you? I thought you said there weren't any chocobos in the wild. Have you ever abandoned a chocobo? No, never. Of course you wouldn't. No, I can't grant you permission to ride so easily. The Vana'diel Chocobo Society never will allow it. I've got it. See that fine creature over yonder? If he takes to you, I'll let you ride her. Good luck, kid. Alright. So, we need clumps of gauze-bit wild grass, which I have already taken the time to gather. Which, you need to head to the zone of Marifatad Mountains and fight the fly mobs there to get them. So, that should be in my case. Gauze-bit wild grass. There it is. You need 4 of them. Alright, so let's trade one to the chocobo. He still looks terrified of you. They won't eat a thing until they're comfortable with you. Just keep at it, okay? Now, you need to wait a minute and then try again. Now, it used to be way back in the 75 era. I can't remember. Did it take real life days? Or was it Vana'diel hours? No, Vana'diel days. It was either one of the two. You had to wait until either the next Vana'diel day, which takes like an hour, maybe a little over an hour, to pass, if you're from the beginning. Right now it's 6:25 a.m. of Ice Day, I think. What is it, /clock? Yes. 4/3/1432. Ice Day. 6:33. Waxing crescents. Right. Oh, that actually turned the clock off. Clock on. There we go. Either that, or you had to wait until the next real life day. In particular, you had to wait until after Japanese midnight. in order for it to be able to trade the next Gauze-bit Wildgrass. And so it would take you forever to do this quest. But now you just need to wait a minute and try again, which is, I think, about like 1 Vana'diel hour. No. 2 Vana'diel hours, I think. What, the kid? You won't eat anything until they're comfortable with you. Just keep at it. Yeah, so I'll just wait here for a minute. Alright, I'm gonna try again, see if it'll take it. Trade. He still looks like he's wary of you. Nope, still a no-go. Our friendly chocobo would be eating already, but this one's different. Alright, well, I'll wait another minute. Okay, and we should be able to trade again. No, I was incorrect. It's 1 hour. 1 Vana'diel hour is 2 real-life minutes, give or take. He still looks slightly uncomfortable with you. Wow, I thought it would take longer. I think we've almost won him over. There's Brutus. Well, look what we have here. He's already munched away. Looks like he's almost ready. Deepmond. Right when I thought I'd lost you, I find your sorry face here. Who the heck are you? It ain't polite to barge in on a chocobo corral, partner. Don't talk like that to me, thief. I'm here to take back what's rightfully mine. We don't house thieves here, mister, and I don't recall taking anyone's property. This chocobo belongs to me. Can't you see the brand? Now give him back. Wait, that means, master, come quickly. Mister, you may be a chocobo handler, but I reckon you handle them roughly. So, you got a problem with that? Spoil your animals and they'll never obey. You gotta instill them with fear. I mean, come on, they're just animals. You eat meat, don't you? So don't lecture me over what I do with them. Come on, let's go. Lay off, mister, you're scaring him. Yeah, well, that's because you spoiled him rotten. I'll be back for what's mine, you mark my words. That kind of scum is the worst. Oh well, this doesn't really concern you. Look, kiddo, you've got talent. This birdie here is almost yours. Keep up the good work, okay? Well, that brute doesn't scare me. Anyway, look at you. The master said you got talent. I'm so jealous. Alright. So now I gotta wait another minute. And then we'll try again. Alright, should be able to feed again. Let's trade. We're down to 3. This should bring us down to 2. He seems to be comfortable with you. Just a little bit more, thanks to you. He's eating more and his feathers have a healthier glow. Alright. Alright, let's try for the 3rd feeding. Alright, he's eating joyfully. Ah, I never heard him squeal so happily. Alright, one more time. Alright, should now be able to do my final feeding. Oh, looks like he's used to you now. Good job. Now you're a qualified chocobo rider. Now that you can read animals' minds, maybe you can become a beastmaster. Of course, I can't teach you how. You'll have to just practice. The rest is up to you, kiddo. For now, take this to the stables. I guess this is a requirement for unlocking the beastmaster job. Master sure was profound. Talking about reading their minds, at least we know the last owner didn't have that gift. Alright, key item, Chocobo license. Now, can I talk to you? Indeed. Oh, how I yearn for... Okay. Ah, you over there. I bet you know your way around a chocobo riding, don't you? Well, I do now. Absolutely stellar. I knew it. Then you're just the woman I've been looking for. Give me a moment. She blows in a whistle of some sort. Now all we do is wait and darn it all. Ugh. Every time they see me, they try to bite my nose off like it's a little sausage. You see, that's why I've got this mask. Ah, here we go. A raptor. Why, Vana'dielians have long since mastered the art of taming the chocobo. A few of us have been working on domesticating some more exotic beasts. We think we finally stumbled upon something, but we've loathed to release it upon the populace without taking it for a test drive. That's where adventurers come in. We figure that if chocobos can run fast, then how about some muscular raptors? We've been toiling day and night, and it's hard to get them to obey anyone other than their handler. And this cute little thing here is no different. That's where you come in. We want her to get used to being around people of all sorts. So I propose a little deal. If you take her around Battaglia Downs, then I'll give you this whistle as a little present. That's as good a deal as any, I'd say. Sure. Hey, finally, someone says yes. Okay, put your hands here and your feet here. Ah. Picture perfect. Now, be a doll, would you open up your map of Battaglia Downs? Alright, there's Battaglia Downs. Okay, see these 8 spots I've marked? The locations within the downs I need you to visit. There's a few hollows there, you see. And in those hollows, I've left some of our erstwhile companion's favorite treats for you to give her. If you'll forgive the saying, you'll have her eating out of your hands. But 8 spots is a trifle much, so let's cut it down to 5. That should be enough to make her cuddle up to you like a puppy. And when you're done with that, I need you to go over here. My good friend Cyrilia will be waiting for you to return that raptor. Like I just said, sometimes our friend here can be less than cooperative. She can get tired, or is it better to say sick of it, and slow down, and may even shake you off her back. But she's a sucker for encouragement, so if that happens, just cheer her up. Another thing, she'll go bolting off home if you dismount, so if that happens, just amble your way back here. Have a safe trip. Okay. So let's go. Motivation and pep. Alright, so we need to go to our markers. Raptor's food is right up ahead. Should be right inside there. They're marked with that blue beam there. So in here, there's some feed. Raptor has overcome the munchies. we're gonna head to that northern one up there. It should be this hill here. We just need to find the entrance. Alright, looks like we need to cheer. Alright, yeah. Burns the pep for motivation. Alright, we're gonna head to these three over there. We need to go to that hill and then... okay. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be a little bit tricky. Now, where is our entrance? Alright. There it is. And then there should be an entrance here somewhere. There it is. Running out of motivation. Can I get to the feed? Yes. And then let's do the cheer. All right, good. And there should be another. Another one in here. Alright, and then we need to head this direction, I think, to get to Cerealia. Expertly done. Never ever seen anyone mount a raptor with such a plum, and I dare say I never will again. Your skill is so impressive, in fact, that I'll let this one take you all the way back to Juno. You see, our current research involves not only training the raptors in following commands of the common man, but also having them reach their destinations without any input from their masters. I'll use my link pearl to appraise Mapitoto of the situation that she can prepare a suitable reward for you. Have a safe journey back. Alright, so we're back in Upper Juno. Oh, there's one other thing that I need to do. while I'm here in Juneau. Look who made it back, and no worse for wear. A deal's a deal. With this trainer's whistle, you should be able to call your raptor to your side anywhere in the field. Don't give me that dirty look. This one's a bit more docile than the one I had you take around Battalion Downs. You ride a mount, just select mount for the abilities menu. If you come across a chocobo whistle in your travels, you can give it... Yeah, this is all just tutorial stuff. Alright, so now I can summon a raptor as a mount. Excellent. Now, there's one other thing that I need to do. I need to view house, go to my satchel, grab these Beastman seals. And these are all the kind of things that you want to do upon your first arrival in Juneau. We'll travel to their home point, current region, Port Juneau. Alright. So that'll make getting around much easier. Because also nothing attacks you while you're mounted, so you don't have to worry about aggressive enemies or anything like that. Alright, we need to talk to Shammy here, I think. Hello there, madam. I've got a very fine item. Would you like to have a look? There's no regular glass bead. Why, this particular item has a monster trapped inside. Apparently this monster has swallowed a treasure. And as long as it remains inside this ball, there's no way to get it out, right? Wrong. I was told that a monster can be released by tossing into burning circles in strange doorways located around Vana'diel. Give me 40 Beastman seals and I'll give you a star orb. Give me 50 of them for a comet orb. Or give me 60 and I'll let you have one of these moon orbs. The deal, huh? There's 30, yeah, there's various orbs that you get for the different types of seals. Long way, I missed the best part. Alright, there's a zealous orb. Alright, now I should be able to just go ahead and trade him my Beastman seals. Alright, it's a deal then. Okay, yeah. Now we've stored the Beastman seals and so that I can use them later. They're not taking up my inventory. Alright. I think for now, that's pretty much all we need to do. So we now need to head to Castle Austraja next episode and figure out what Ajito Marujito is doing out there. But for now, we'll stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.